The first question says, what is tense? Classify tense. What is present tense? Discuss present tense in detail. In response to the question, what is tense? We have an exclusive answer. Tense is all about time. Yeah, it's a reality. Tense is all about time. And of course, the time of an action. It further says, in the language of grammar, the time of an action is called tense. So I repeat it, tense is all about time. In the language of grammar, the time of an action is called tense. Now let us look at the classes or the classification, that is types or kinds of tenses. Tense is divided into three broad categories. And these three broad categories are present tense, past tense, as well as future tense. So now let us know what is present tense. See, the time of an action that happens at present time is called as the present tense. Yeah, simply put, the time of all present actions is termed as present tense. Now, for your kind information, let me tell you that this present tense is again divided into some subdivisions. And if we look at these subdivisions, we'll see that this present tense has been further divided into four subdivisions, which are this, and these subdivisions are present indefinite tense, present continuous or progressive tense, present perfect tense, as well as present perfect continuous tense. I hope you have learned that the present tense has been classified into four distinguished subdivisions, and these are indefinite, continuous, perfect, and perfect continuous. Now let us learn each of these subdivisions separately. So now at the beginning, let's learn about the present indefinite tense. What is present indefinite tense? The time of an action that takes place at the time of speaking is called as present indefinite tense. Yeah, I'm happy to tell you that the time of an action that takes place at the time of speaking is called as present indefinite tense. It's also known as simple present tense. Of course, many people say it simple present tense. That means present indefinite tense is also called as simple present tense. Now see, this is, it includes the time of present activities, habitual truths, universal truths, and regular activities of the present. So here this line is very important. Then what does it include? It says that it includes the time of present activities, habitual truths, universal truths, and regular activities of the present. For example, I go. When I say I go, it means I go when I say. You go. Then we play, they play, he plays, she plays, the girl sings. Here in all these cases, the action happens, that means takes place at the time of speaking. And that's why it says that all the time of these actions or the time of all the actions is termed as the present indefinite tense. Now let us look ahead. For the sentence structure, what is the sentence structure of this present indefinite tense? See, especially for those who are non-native, for them, this annotation, this structure proves really beneficial and very fruitful to learn them easily. So I would like to suggest each and every learner of especially the second and third language learner that they should follow this pattern, the sentence structure, which will help them immensely to form correct sentences as well as to write and speak clearly and correctly. See, The sentence structure says subject plus V1 slash V5 means either V1 or V5 plus object plus complement, etc. So see, if we talk about the subject, subject is one who does an action, then V1 or V5. So what is V1 and what is V5 will be seen in the upcoming lines, but right now we have to understand that either V1 or V5 will be used to make sentences in the present indefinite tense. And after this verb, we will see then some objects will come, some complements will come, or in some cases the object may not come where there is no object at all, and in some cases then complement also may not come. So by the way, let us go ahead and see what is V1. Since V1 is a first form, that is the present form of verb. Yeah, I hope that this is clear to you all. You know well what is V1, what is present form of verb. It is actually the basic form of verb, and hence it is called as a base form of verb. For instance, walk, talk, see, wander, write, compose, move, give, take, etc. See, all these verbs are said to be in V1, which is also called as present form or base form of the verb. See, next there is use of V1. When and how should you use this V1 in present indefinite tense? So you want to say the subject plus V1. With I, we can use V1. With we can use V1. With you can use V1. Then they, we can use V1. With plural nouns such as children, Radha and Vidya. So in all these cases, whether it is first person, whether it is second person, or third person plural, etc. In all these cases, the verb will be kept in V1. I hope it is clear. Now let's see what is V5. When suffix h or es is added with a verb, it is called as V5. For example, goes, walks, talks, writes, sings, watches, gives, composes, plays, sleeps, cook, etc. So all these verbs are called as V5. That is the fifth form of verb, alias SES form of verb. Now let us look at the use of V5. If we look closely at the use of V5, we'll see that in present indefinite tense, V5 is used with the subject written in the third person singular number, as you see in the upcoming lines. You see, he plays, she plays, it plays, the child plays, Rakesh plays. Yeah, here you see all the nouns and the pronouns that are in third person singular number, and since they are in third person singular number, so we have used V5, that is SES form of verb, in writing in present indefinite tense. Next comes making sentence of present indefinite tense. That is how to make sentences of present indefinite tense. It's a step-by-step guide. These guides are very important if you are a beginner or if you know a little bit of English. The first step says find your subject and place at the beginning. That means to write sentence, you need to find out the subject and place it at the beginning. And step 2 says find your verb and use the right form after the subject. Step 3, find the object and place after the verb. And 4 says look for the complement, if any, just put after the object. And step 5 says use an enclosing punctuation mark and check appropriateness for the sentence. More examples are Harish buys fruits from the market. When I say Harish buys fruits from the market, we use Harish as a subject, buys as a V5, and fruits as an object, and from the market is a complement. So I hope guys have understood the way that we need to learn. So if you like this session, please don't forget to subscribe my channel, hit the bell icon and stay tuned with me, because in this channel I'm bringing lots of videos on English grammar as well as spoken English. And of course, if you're an aspirant of Wbcs or if you're looking for a spoken English classes, then this is the right option.